Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Promise Resource Network's Keep Your Power class. Today, Keep Your Power, let me give you just about what this class is. Keep Your Power is about holding on to that keeps us going, to that strengthens us. Keeping our power today is critical, and that's what we talk about. And what we're going to talk about today is building a strong support network, right? Having people who have our backs. Somebody define a support network. What's a support network?
For me, the support network is people that's there for you and behind you and can help you achieve things. You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Help us achieve things. Help us do those things to hold us up. It says a group of people who provide you with mental, emotional, and practical support when you need it most. I like that, when you need it most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Porter.
And I think it's even the dimensions of wellness. I need someone to help me in each one of those areas. I don't think it's just those areas that you mentioned, like even financially. I have people that I go to for financial advice. And I need that sometimes. Somebody like I said, I don't want, if you don't have what I want, if you don't have the information if you haven't been where I want you to go, then why am I talking to you? I talk to people who have been through places and know about how to save money, how to invest. I talk about all the things. I want to know what you have, because if you seem to be successful at it, how'd you get there?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. To learn from is one way to be supported. To learn from somebody on how to get what we need. How else can we be supported by people in our lives? Yes.
Well, I was thinking this is the optimal, that maybe, we can work towards a support system of, somebody who, happens to be funny to, somebody who happens to be, they have as we say, somebody who's an expert.
Yes.
Knows more than us. An expert can just be somebody who knows more than me.
Yeah.
That's all.
About a specific thing.
A degree or whatever.
Yeah, no.
And that's what mostly learning is what I do. If I find somebody who, one time, a man was from the, he was in the industry of electric cars. Okay, can I? And I gave him like 20 questions.
Yeah.
Because I want to know what the hey.
Yeah.
So learning and finding somebody funny, finding somebody, that's spiritual, etc. That's optimum. I don't know if we can do that.
The first thing I've got on here is helping us understand and get our needs met. You said it, somebody to help us accomplish. Porter said it, you said it, somebody to learn from, right? There's nobody better to ask where to get food than somebody who's been hungry, right? So experts, you all are experts. I'm an expert, right? We know something that maybe somebody needs to know in here. You hold the information that can change someone's life. I want to say that again. You hold the information that can change someone's life, right? That's the shit. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So to help us figure out and get our needs met, right? I got to figure out my needs, right? Sometimes I don't know what I need. Sometimes I don't know I need humor. I need companionship. I need just fellowship. I want to be able today to learn from people, to be teachable is what they told me. Be teachable. I was like, you're right. You actually may know something I don't. May. But we find those experts. When I first came into recovery, I didn't know how to be a friend. Right? You were my friend. I always say this. You were my friend if you had drugs, alcohol, a car, or money. That's it. You were my friend then. That's it. That's all I wanted. And I was your friend if I had drugs, alcohol, a car, or money. That's as deep as it went. You got shit, I want shit. Right? If you didn't have Alcohol. I had somebody else I could go to.
Lifeline.
Right?
Oh,
A lifeline. I like to call a lifeline.
Call an expert on my phone tree.
Yes.
Call a
And we
friend.
had those experts when we were out there. If you didn't have alcohol, I had somebody else, right? We got backup to backup when I had it. You can drop me in any city and I'll find what I need. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? We'll find come on, board. We'll find what we need. We'll find what we need. And I got to understand that somebody knows something I don't. I knew only one way to be a friend. That wasn't the way I wanted it to be. So I watched people. I found people that had friends that were good to their friends and their friends were good to them. And I did what they did, right?
Mhm.
Somebody knows something. You hold the information, the secret that can change someone's life, right? I get so excited about this recovery stuff. So we get our needs met. What else do we get from a support network? What else do we get from a support network? Support. I like that. To be lifted up. To be lifted up. When I think of my friend Linda, and a lot of you have heard this before, I got the same stories. My friend Linda, a lot of times in 12-step meetings, at the end, they get in a circle and hold hands and say something, a prayer or just a closing. Well, she said that when the weight of the world is on her shoulders and she's having a hard time staying afloat, she thinks of that. She thinks of that circle. She thinks of that support, whatever that looks like at that moment, right? That's the beautiful thing. If person A, if Joe can't give me what I need, I'm going to go to Sally. I want to find those people that can support me, that can hold me up, that I can remember. Oh, I got Allison in my corner. I got Porter.
People that boost your confidence.
I love it. People that boost our confidence. We need those people, don't we? We do. We do. I got fellowship. Fellowship, just being around people. Anybody ever just go out for coffee or, just hang around with people at the park, anything, just chill, fellowship. That's every day. That's beautiful. That's beautiful because we want our fellowship. I want to be able to laugh. I need to laugh every day. I want to be around those people that help me feel better and help my confidence grow and help me know that I'm worthy.
And also,
Right? Yes, sir.
People that hold me accountable.
Yeah.
In my circle, I don't mind them holding me accountable because they kind of know me. They're like Porter, and they kind of know you, and it gives you the opportunity to be of service.
Yeah.
I get to give back to people who support me. We get to be like, I don't want to just reach out to you when I need something from you. I'm like, if you need something from me, you need to hear. Like, we get to be a community and you get you a foundation. When my foundation is stable, I can go out and do anything I want to.
Mm-hmm.
I can go out and say, oh, I want to go out to college. And I can say, my team, like, yeah, I think I should do. You're like, yeah, you need to go. Yeah. And you get that feedback, like, yeah.
That's it.
You don't need so much.
I want my people around me.
From social media when my team is on it. I don't need you to affirm me when other people see me.
Yeah, there's and you're right there. And there's a couple kinds of friendships we have. Mm-hmm. There are acquaintances, just folks we kind of know, like that can meet our needs still, but I ain't deep with them. Right? The lady that gives, oh man, I love her. She'll come up to me when I go to Food Line and go, pork loin is on sale. And I'm like, right? So she's my go-to. And she's at the grocery store. We're not deep. To be perfectly honest, I don't even know her name. I'm sure she told me, but I can't remember. So, but we have these go-tos in different places, right? We may have go-tos in the support we receive. Where do we find these go-to folks? These acquaintances? Where else can we find them? Church, absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes we have a lot of acquaintances there. We're kind of known, right? We're kind of known in these places. When we first come here, we may not be comfortable with telling our entire story because we're all just acquaintances. We don't know each other yet, right? The second thing is to have friends, right? Friends are awesome. Friends are people you can go out with, go to the movies, talk, share stories, right?
Yeah.
But may not go too deep, right? Friends are fun. Friends are for fun, right? Next thing is good friends. There's the ones you tell your stuff to. Those are the ones you can go to. A sponsor, a friend, a mentor, a pastor. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, like some of us girls, like we consider ourselves
Family.
like family.
Mm-hmm.
And every day we depend on each other and look out for each other.
In small and big ways.
Hold on, one.
And we don't very have too much sometimes, but we'll put it together and make something out of it.
That's it. We got what we need, and we put it together.
Right.
Yeah.
So we look out for each other, something like that,
Yeah.
So we always got each other back.
Yeah. I like what you said about family. We can choose our family again, can't we?
Yeah.
That's it. And those I want to have those good friends in my family, right? I want to have those people surrounding me that have my best interest at heart, right? I don't need anybody who's going to mess me up. See, I didn't say the F word. Mess me up. That's going to mess me up. I don't need that today. I don't want that today. I want to have somebody good in my life. I want to have somebody. Now, let me tell you this, and I challenge you and I challenge me. I want to have somebody in my life that shows up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shows up. Right. I've had a lot of talk, and I've talked to people at length about things I need, and we went back and forth about our lives and all that stuff, but they weren't dependable. I had to find somebody that was, somebody that would show up. I want to be the one that shows up today in somebody's life. It's so important. It's so very important to actually be there. Present. Allowing that person to have their space at that time and share what they need to share, right? Just good shit. Good friends, yes.
See, I have found, at least in my experience, that the people you're related to by blood are people you would never have anything to do with out in the world.
Wow.
And they're there to teach you lessons about yourself and the world and whatnot. But the friends that you choose, the ones that those relationships that you take care of and foster and go to, like those ones are the ones that are important at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because,
Right.
like, family, they're going to be the meanest to you. And they
Can
always
be,
want the
yeah.
best for you. But
Yeah.
your friends, like real friends, they do.
The good friends of- Do what, huh?
Those are the ones that always say they love you.
Yeah. I want to be somebody that doesn't just say I love you.
Yeah.
I want to be somebody that shows up and shows I love you. That's the greatest way to come to somebody and listen and see them and give what I have, my expertise, to this person so they can have something that they want. And the greatest thing we can do for somebody is listen. Sometimes we just need to be present for someone so that they can have their space and their time. Everybody deserves that.
Everybody's trying to excel, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's just trying to get through. Just trying to get through. And our kindness can do so much good.
I find the older I get, the less people I need around me. My social circle has become smaller to the only people that I actually need. Like the people on my phone are the only people that I actually talk to. I do that every year. I go through my phone and see who I've actually spoken to and had a
Mhm.
conversation with. This is my lifelines. I need to be able to contact these people. So I don't have to have a million people.
Yeah.
I don't need it because I don't talk to these people. I have like 15 people that I talk to these people all the time. They have a good relationship with these people. And I go through these people and making sure that I pull into these people because I know I want these relationships in my life. These
Yeah.
are my lifelines. And I make sure I don't just have them here. They're in real life.
It does grow smaller as we get older
Yeah,
because our needs change.
yeah.
Right, and our expectations change and all that stuff, so it does get smaller. And those needs, it's about having people around us that encourage us, that hold us up, right? And sometimes there's not many of them. With me, I can name on one hand less than one hand how many people show up, right? If you got people that show up, foster that, encourage that, build that relationship, because that's what I want today. I want somebody to show up when I need them. I want somebody to be there. But everybody's differently gifted, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have many needs. I'm very needy. We all know that.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's shaking their head. Yes.
We know all about
We
it.
know all about my needs. Okay, so I'm not going to call my psychiatrist if I've got a flat tire, right? He is not going to help me. He's not going to help me. I want to call my friend, Renee. She's got my back. I always say she shows up. And with this Renee can't give me my medication, can she? Because that's not what she does. Although back in the day she could hook you up, but today she's sober and clean and lives a different life. So, but I have people specifically in my world that do different things for me. Does that make sense? Yeah. So pick your experts. I've got a nurse in my circle. I've got a mechanic in my circle. I've got a contractor. I'm taking the contractor out. And that's okay because people prove themselves. It's not what you say, it's what you do today.
Yeah.
Right? It's not what you say, it's what you do today. We're all grown in recovery. There's a higher expectation. Right? What else about creating a support network? What else do we need to know? Yes.
Picking people carefully. Screen them.
Screen
Vet
them.
them.
Vet.
Figure out if they are in any way going to throw you off your goal. And if they
Yeah.
aren't, get rid of them. Weed them
Absolutely.
out. 'Cause you don't need them.
Weed them out. I love it. We do have to be careful. Not everybody gets to come to my party,
Right.
you know. And I love it because it is a party. Being around me is honor. Being around you is an honor. Don't let just anybody in. Not everybody has what I need. Not everybody has the best intentions for me.
Exactly.
Maybe they're just not ready yet. Maybe they're just not there yet. You know, and the thing of it is that I have to remember as best I can, people are doing the best they can with what they got. People are doing the best they can with what they got. If I had more, I'd do better. Right? But I learn and grow. And that's the thing. I want to be able to to learn from other people, to build those relationships, to do those things that help. Right? Truth teller.
How dare you?
Oh, I know. Do we really need a truth? Why do we need a truth teller? Yes.
You don't want to be going out in the world unprepared or ill-equipped. You need somebody who's going to be honest and upfront with you, and not like just give you false bravados. You don't have to be walking around out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
False hope or false information.
Yeah.
Trying to set us up. You know, sometimes with my best intentions, I'll mess somebody up. even with my best intentions, because maybe I don't understand what they need or how to get what they need, right? So I want to be able to help. What is Pat Deegan says, help doesn't help if it doesn't help. Help doesn't help if it doesn't help, right? Yes, sir.
That's that lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What her name again?
Pat Deegan.
Yeah, she sang. She got a little saying, and then she come on or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's her, Pat Deegan.
Yeah. She's an amazing person. Oh yeah. Very motivational. And see, that's what I want. And I don't have to be physically close to somebody for them to be my support network, right? I've got my therapist is in my support network. I see her once a month. I need to see her more, but I see her once a month, and she is part of my support network. But she also has a podcast. Almost said an iPod. She also has a podcast, and she comes on every day and does different little things on Facebook. And I love that because I can see her. Facebook is kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it? I can see people I haven't seen in forever. I can be in contact with people I knew from high school, people I knew from my adventures out in the day and now. It can give false connection, I think. Because we think we're really connected to somebody, but it could be superficial, right? So I want to be able to use that as a tool too, to help me get what I need. But we talk about truth tellers, love givers, right? I need a love giver. I need all my people, but I need specifically maybe just one person that will just love me the way I am, who I am. Doesn't matter. Yes, sir.
Understanding everyone has their own form of love, how they express love, and how I express it may not be how you express it. How many people's love language is important to me. Like my mother may not say I love you, but her actions display it. My father verbalizes I love you, but he doesn't always display it. So I have to think that's the best you can.
Yeah.
Some people have to verbally hear I love you, but how that lady treats you on the walk, that's on the beach, that's I love. You don't do that for people you don't care about.
Yeah.
You don't help out people that you don't actually see, and when you see there's a need, I don't mind helping you out.
Yeah.
You need a service to someone.
Yeah.
You just sitting and listening to someone. That's I love you because I'm taking my time. I don't mind. I'm putting my time aside because I'm giving you my presence and being of service.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That love giver, that time. Somebody giving us time. You had something, sir.
Yeah, first, for me, I'm just speaking. First, you got to love yourself.
Number one.
You got to love yourself.
Now I hear that a lot, and I don't know that I agree with that.
Okay.
No, let me just give, let me just give mine, and then I want you to explain where you're coming from. I didn't know how to love me. It took me a long time to even get to the point where I could tolerate me. I was one of those people that I could look in the mirror on this part or see how my nose was or see how my eyes were, but I couldn't look at the whole picture, right? I had to be loved by others and let that seep into me. What is your experience? It's different, so I want to hear.
My experience is when I was out there doing what I was doing, I did love myself because I was, breaking my body down. Like I said, I'm a graduate from Rebound.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came in the program, they take a picture of a snapshot. And I never want to go back to that picture. I didn't love myself because I was breaking my body down the things I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I learned to love myself.
Yes.
It's a process. Everything is a process. And I'm going to be quiet for this.
No, tell it. Tell it. That's it. You know what? I love myself better than I used to, most definitely. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm definitely better than I used to be.
Right.
That's it.
And I'm going to get where I'm going.
Yeah. I want to find that to find that space. I want to be able to be the one that gives love too.
You better believe.
That's hard though sometimes, isn't it? We got to be full. I got to be full before I can give it, or I don't give it authentically. Right? What else we got? Listener. A listener. I need somebody who will hold my truth. Right? I need somebody that will know me on a level that maybe others don't because they know more of my story. Information about our trauma can breed compassion in others, right? When we tell what we've been through, and then people can say, me too, me too. David's on. He says, sometimes we go from friends to acquaintances because lack of like-mindedness, like-minded drive. I love that, David, because we have friends and sometimes they go in different directions. And that's cool. That sometimes the angels are with me for a short time. I get what I need and they just disappear. Yeah. Angels show up. Angels show up. But I may not have them forever.
Okay, just 2 sons.
Yeah. And my acquaintances, okay. Somebody that holds us accountable. How about that one?
Yeah.
You know what, Sharon? I don't know what's going on, but something is going on. They talk about in 12-step meetings, they talk about having a home group. This is kind of like a home group, a place that we can come and be known. As scary as that is, right? I don't have to be known out there.
Right.
Cab driver, bus driver, a lady at the Uber doesn't need to know all that stuff. But I need to have a good listener, somebody I trust, somebody I can go to. Has anybody ever had a listener that helped?
I even the warm line, like I got a lot of my family to even try the warm line because sometimes that's all you need. I said some of my family aren't into or don't trust therapy. I said sometimes you don't need a therapist. Sometimes you just need somebody to listen to you. And sometimes friends aren't always the best ones. And sometimes you won't tell your friends some of the things that you would tell a stranger.
Yeah.
Somebody who you know that they're not trying to listen for gossip. It's just to help you. Sometimes you don't want suggestions. You just want information or just to be listened to.
Yeah. You know, I this sounds awful, but I test people. I do.
All the time.
All the time. You got to pass the test to come in my life, not just anybody comes and hangs out.
Right. Hold on.
Not just everybody hangs out with me. I got to test people. Now listen, if you come into my life and I think you're cool and I want to be friends with you, I'm going to give you some information. And I'm going to see what you do with it. Do you judge me? Do you spread my information? Right? If you do, that's it. That's where we go. I may like you. We may have fun. We may joke around, go out to coffee, but you ain't getting none of my shit.
No.
Right?
You got to show me who you are.
Yes. And people do.
I let you into this goodness.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'll give them a little more information.
Right.
See how they do. If they do well, I get a little closer. Right?
But if I feel like you can't handle it.
Yeah. I want to be in there, though. I want to have those people.
Bring the fish on in.
Yes,
think
sir.
that protects you too.
Oh.
You know, that you're saying that, you know, if we're, you know, not as good at it as others might be, you know, but it's protection to hold off, you know, and somebody, you know, someone a long time ago, you know, asked for my phone number and I gave it, and I learned a lesson there, you know, so, and for me, you know, I'm not always assertive. I'm not always, you know, at your toes talking with my toes, you know. So it's a protection thing too, and learning to this. I mean, what I want to say or feel good saying is, like, I'd like to know people better before I give my phone number out.
Yes. Those things are
Know each
precious.
other better. Say it really bothers. Let's get to know each other first.
Let me see if you're going to hurt me.
No, I don't want to say that.
No,
I do.
because I don't want to
That's
give.
the
But that's the
Yeah.
reality looking at it from a woman's perspective.
Oh, and from a man's too, I can get calls from that I don't want. So I
Anonymous
want to
calls.
be. I want to be careful. I'm not. I get my number out to everybody. Yeah. But don't call me after 7. So, but it's good to have those people in it that can boundaries that
Yes.
can protect us. But I want to vet them. I want to know that they deserve to be in my life. Not every. I don't want to say deserves. Doesn't have a place in my life. In my best interest. Thank you. Is this person beneficial to me? It sounds so selfish, doesn't it? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we all want to be connected to people that we can honestly trust.
Yeah.
That's a major thing.
All right, hold on,
Big up
hold on.
that. My bad.
Hold on.
So my ego shine.
You're good.
Oh.
Let her finish.
This trust plays a large part
Yes.
in everybody's life, and it's so important to be connected to those that we can trust and know that they will be completely honest with us.
Yes. Honesty and accountability. What were you saying, sweetheart?
Once you got on this trust thing, I'm big on certain things in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing in my life rely on that I need a day to move forward in my life. Now, come on. What I need to grow in my life is not really money. It's just love, loyalty, trust, respect.
Mhm.
These are things you can't pay for.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're
that
right
moved me the strongest and make me the baddest man on the earth when I knew I can be trusted. Well, I knew I can depend. Somebody can depend on me. Because I know
Good
a lot of
feeling.
people.
Yeah.
A lot of
It's a great
people
feeling.
depend on me, and it's my honor. And I do a lot of things a day, and I hold up to the things I say. See, one thing about me is so special. I be careful about what I say because the words what comes out of my mouth means a lot to me. So I'm careful about what I say to the next person. So I pay attention to a lot of things, but my bad, Sharon.
No, you're good.
All right.
See, that's the kind of friend I want. I want the friend that's going to show up. I want the friend that's going to be loyal.
It's hardly found.
It
It's
is
hardly
hard.
found. That's real rare.
It can be. It definitely can be.
Find those people that are loyal. It's not-
Yeah.
I think it's like a football, a baseball team. Everybody has plays their position. You want
Yeah.
the best quarterback. You want the best. You have to assess which one is the best. But no, it's nothing that's personal.
No.
He's the best person.
Yes.
No, this man's not gonna show up, not gonna practice. No, this man's gonna come to the job and do it.
We got to have those people that show up that do it. They do their part. Yeah.
No, you gotta make sure that they're able to do what you ask them to do.
You're right. It's not personal.
No.
It's not personal. You're just not the one, man. I like you. I even love you. But I need somebody else to help me with this particular thing. Right. And that's all right. That's where we grow our support network. We have people that can help us get to where we want to be. That's where we started. We want people in our lives that can help us get those things, be those things, try those things that are in our hearts. Everyone here has a purpose. I tell you, or you wouldn't be sitting here. There's a reason. There's a reason that you are sitting here beside who you are sitting beside. Right? It is a purpose. There is a purpose. And being part of somebody's support network is an honor. You said that. It's an honor to serve. I want to be the kind. What is it? Be the person you needed when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Be the kind of friends you want. Be the person that you want in your life. Trustworthy, vetted, smart, unique, expert, honest, loyal. These are characteristics that I want in a friend. I want in my support network. So be careful who you choose, but please start building it up. Start building up. Shut me down, baby.
This is the last thing I'm finna say. A lot of people, I'm speaking from my experience.
Yeah.
Okay. When a person see you doing better than them, they always gonna try to bring you down. How can I say it? Well, okay, I'm gonna say it this way.
Hold up.
Hold on. I might have said it wrong, but
No.
when a person see you doing good, when the person see you doing good, I mean, in my experience, like where I just come from, they always try, what I'm saying, you see you doing good, they always gonna try to, what I'm saying, I'm saying it wrong.
No, you're saying it exactly right.
Right.
You are
saying it
yeah,
right.
You're saying it right.
There are some, but not all. Let's put it that way. People that don't have my best interest, people that are trying to screw me up.
I probably said it wrong, but
No,
I'm gonna
you-
say it like this, I'm gonna say it again. When a person see you in the situation I just came from,
Mm-hmm.
okay, say like I'm doing something positive,
Yeah,
and they're not doing positive things because that's a hard program to get through.
yeah.
It's a hard program.
Yeah.
4 months of none but men,
Mm-hmm.
none, you know what I mean? And they try to sabotage you. It's a lot of, I'm just telling you.
No. And you're right.
And
You're right.
Me, like I said, I got that Florida mentality. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. But there was a lot of them boys, a lot of them guys, men, or whatever you want to say, because you have, all different type of life of people in that
Yeah.
program. And you know what I'm saying? I made it.
And not every one of them's your friend.
That's
Right.
what I'm trying to tell you.
That's it. Not everybody has my best interest at heart.
Everybody got
Yeah.
You got a Florida mentality. What's the
Well, I want to say some, but not all. And there are people in our lives that want to screw us up because we're doing good. And misery loves company, doesn't it? Misery loves company. I want joy today. I want joy in my life. I want love in my life. I've had misery. I know.
I'm in a good state of mind. Right
That's it. And it's about my state of mind when I'm able to be friends with somebody. All right. I want to thank David for being out there. I want to thank you all for being in here and helping me out. All right. Keep peace, share love, and I love y'all. See you later.